Welcome to an OrCAD X capture tutorial. Constraints in a design helps ensure that the design meets specific electrical, mechanical, and physical requirements. Defining constraints early ensures a correct by design PCB with fewer respins. In this video, we'll show you how to set up design constraints directly in your schematic via the property sheet editor or the constraint manager. Let's start with the first method, defining constraints as properties on schematic objects. To set a propagation delay on nets, simply select them, open the property sheet editor, switch to the flat net section, then go to Edit, Invoke UI to define the delay. Next, let's create a differential pair for nets SI8 and SI9. Simply select the nets, go to the Edit menu, and click Create Differential Pair. Once created, the differential pair properties will appear on the nets. Now, add constraints for a minimum line width and minimum neck width. You can also use the spreadsheet editor to apply multiple constraints at once. For the second method, we will enable the Constraint Manager. To do so, go to the PCB menu and select Constraint Manager. A setup dialog will appear with the information on managing constraints. Click Do Not Show if you do not want to see this again. Then click OK. The Migrate Constraint dialog box will appear with the following options. Migrate from schematic design. Use this if you only have a schematic without a board file. Migrate from PCB layout design. Use this if you have a board file and want to import constraints. Do not migrate. Choose this if you don't want to enable Constraint Manager. Select the option that best fits your design flow. Here we're going to select the first option. Now we'll set units to mil and accuracy to 2. Click OK to enable the Constraint Manager flow. The CM interface will now appear in the background. When using the Constraint Manager, voltage values defined in the power nets will be displayed. If no values are defined, default voltage values will be assigned automatically. Once the CM is enabled, constraints and properties can no longer be edited through the schematic property editor. All modifications must be made directly within the CM interface. Users can view all constraints migrated from the schematic directly in the CM UI. Additionally, the list is available in the session log or the corresponding log file for reference. Users can now efficiently define impedance for multiple nets simultaneously through the CM UI. The OrCAD X Capture Constraint Manager also allows you to import tech files from PCB layouts. Go to File, Import, Technology File. When the Import a Technology File box pops up, browse and select the file you need. Make sure the file is in the .tcfx format. This process allows you to set or update physical and spacing constraints without needing direct access to the PCB layout. Simply import the text file, and a summary report of the constraints will be generated. The imported constraints will then appear in the CM interface, ready for use. Well, that's it on setting up your constraints in the Constraint Manager. Thanks for watching.